Alan Wake 2 reveal trailer. 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 Alan Wake 2
This time,
Alan
we're
Wake
ready
2
for you.
reveal trailer. Alan Wake 2 reveal trailer. Hey guys, it's Joenimatic Games and welcome to Alan Wake 2 reveal trailer reaction. I wasn't expecting this at all. Alright, in the Game Awards that happened 2 days ago, right? I was actually expecting a Resident Evil Village review or something, or maybe a teaser for Resident Evil 4 remake, Later I found out in a Remedy Games Instagram post, I saw the word Alan Wake 2, I was like, holy shit! I've been a fan of the game for a very, very, very long time, alright? I just actually played it like a year or two ago on my channel, and I actually kind of regret that I didn't do a commentary on it because there's always like random noises coming. And I thought to myself like, why not I just record a no commentary playthrough? So this is the last thing I actually expect from the Game Awards, Alan Wake 2. I actually been keeping track of like the development. I just like every few months I'll like searching Alan Wake, and then there's rumors there's gonna be a second game, but it's not ever actually confirmed, And yeah, without further ado, let's begin.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations.
Is it the same voice actor
Looking
in the
for an
first game?
answer.
I always wanted to know what happened after the end of the first game, Oh
Sometimes
boy.
it would be better to live with that hope, without ever finding the story.
What about her wife? I mean his wife, Alice, right? Bright Falls. What happened
This
to
is not
Barry?
the story you want it to be. This story will eat you alive.
Damn.
This story is a monster,
He looks so good.
and monsters wear many faces.
I'm crying. Oh my god, 2023, it's gonna be Epic Games, alright? Don't have Steam. Oh my god, I'm crying.
Gotcha! All right, I'm now joined by my man Sam Lake. Sam, thank you for coming all the way over from Finland for this. This is so exciting.
He looks so good, man.
Alan Wake 2, it's been a decade. Fans have been asking you for it. Why is now the right time to bring him back?
Well, Jeff, first of all, I want to say apologies. It's been raining here in Los Angeles today. It's on us.
I was gonna say.
Fiction leaking out into reality, so sorry. Anyway, yeah.
He does
10
look really
years,
good,
over
man.
10
Oh my god, I'm
years,
so excited.
Wanting to make this, dreaming of making it, we've been iterating on the concept, and we know fans have been asking for it. We've been a bit protective. We knew this is going to be a pretty scary experience.
I was gonna say.
Now we are convinced everybody is ready. You are ready.
What kind of game are we going to get for the sequel? Can you tell us something about it?
Yeah, we are breaking new ground here. This is going to be Remedy's first ever survival horror game.
Oh. Yeah, I think
Our
they did
take
say
on
that.
The genre.
Yeah.
The first game had horror elements to it.
Survival
but it was
horror.
An action game.
Yeah.
And we feel that this is the perfect genre to bring together the story and gameplay closer than ever before. Because the story, horror story, is at the very heart of this, and it's psychological, layered, deep mystery to
Cannot
dive
wait.
into.
You are such an incredible visionary. I can't wait to see what you're doing with this game. I know you said to me a while ago this was your dream project, and I'm so honored that we got to announce this here at the Game Awards.
Remedy
we're gonna hear
Games.
more
Good job,
next
man.
year, I think, right?
Yes, we,
It's 2023, man. Still
Yes.
a long way
we're
ago.
gonna go dark
Okay.
for a while to work on this.
Yeah.
We'll be back next year, summertime.
Okay.
To show.
more.
All
Yeah.
right, summer 2022, more on Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much for that announcement.
you.
Very
Thank you.
exciting. All right.
It's been a while that a game that got me so excited other than Resident Evil, Oh man. I don't know. Alan Wake is just really interesting. The story and everything. And how they're gonna continue from the ending of the first game. That's really interesting. I never actually played the DLC yet. People say that it's not that good, but I'll probably play it very soon. We'll see about that. So aside from Resident Evil, Dead Space remake, not really much like really got me so excited, like this excited, Anyways, that's another video on Alan Wake 2, which Sam Lake talks about the sequel more, So we'll watch that right now. He's not holding like a torchlight, he's holding like not
Sam
a
Lake, it is
fire
good to
also.
see you, my friend.
It's like
It's
a
been a
bulb
while.
on top, you know.
Very happy to be here.
Under the best of reasons, Alan Wake 2 announced at the Game Awards. It's something that fans have been wanting for a long time. It's something you guys have been pushing for a long
They
time.
better don't put
us
so much
as well.
copyright music
And that's
just like the
kinda
first
where I
game,
wanna
you know.
start is,
There's way too
how
much
did this come together?
copyrighted
Why
music in the first
now,
game.
Finally.
I mean, it's, as said, it's a complicated thing, like, because like, obviously from publisher perspective, everybody is looking at, you know, strategical things on what's in the portfolio right now. And also the kind
That's
of
like a triangle on a
landscape of the
tree.
games is shifting through the years, kind of like now it's more single player, now it's
I like
less
how it
single
transitions
player,
slowly
and
from
these
every
things
setting,
come and go.
but the character
And
just
it's-
stay at the
it's-
same
It
place.
is also down to luck, just a bit, kind of the right timing.
I wonder how much it
when
will
you
improve,
are
you know.
pitching
Yeah.
to find the right partner for it.
Because you've been public about how strong of a tail, the legs on the original Alan Wake,
Yep.
that it has continued to do well for a number of years. So is it, how much has fan support helped keep you
No wonder
going
they did the
to try
remaster
and
not too
finally
long
get
ago, you
this-
know, to get the
turn
hype
this
back.
into a reality?
It's really, really important. I mean, we have awesome fans, and you know the amount
the remastered.
of over social media, over all the possible channels, the amount of times it's been Alan Wake 2 question mark or capital letters Alan Wake 2 confirmed as a reaction to anything, pretty much.
I'm sure
but-
IGN's been guilty of that once or twice.
But also like clearly more heartfelt, deeper love shown towards Alan Wake. You know, it has been a constant thing, and in some ways, obviously social media has been evolving through the years as well. But
Yeah.
in some ways, I feel that has been just growing in volume, like as we've gone forward.
How, so you mentioned that you'd kind of work on it between projects and maybe try to get it off the ground, and now here we are. How close is the version that you're finally making here to what you had kind of originally thought about right after the first game? Is it
Good
just
question.
completely different? Are there some elements of it? I'm
I
just
think it
kinda
might
curious
change,
of
right?
how it's
Based on
evolved.
the current generation of
the
games.
very early version that we were working on immediately after the first game. We kind of made a demo version of that as a video
Right.
public even.
Oh,
And some of those elements
That's a
back
prototype.
then ended up being part of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I mean, obviously that was a very small project, so scaled down, but some of those ideas landed there.
Right.
And
oh my god, got punched.
So,
I mean, this looks a
not
lot like the
much
first game, you know.
of
Other than
that
the
going back
animation, the open
that
animation, you
far
can get thrown over the
remains,
car. Other than that, it's
in
almost the
this
same
one.
like the first
Certain
game.
elements, of course, but it has evolved through the years, which is a luxury in a way. Looking at it now,
Sure.
that those early versions
Yeah.
didn't end up going forward. I feel really good about it. Like now that we finally are making it, to have had this time.
We can
think
get
about
this
it,
extra
to really
also.
kind of like look at it and think about it and evolve it.
Well, one of the big things you're kind of hinting around it, and I'm not sure if people watching know, but because you gave me a couple of bullet points ahead of time. This is a survival horror game now.
Yes.
That's what
It's
got me
not
interested,
a
man.
psychological action adventure.
Yes.
It's a survival horror game. So you're leaning into the horror aspect of it. Why the pivot to that, out of curiosity?
It's been part of this journey, very much so. And
I mean, survival horror is the thing now, man.
we at Remedy, we are feeling very excited about it. It's bringing in a lot of fresh, exciting new ideas. Like as said, like the original game did have horror elements to it.
Yeah.
But it was an action game, and for anything to do with Alan Wake, we feel that the story is very central.
Of
this
course.
horror story. and then we've been looking at what game genre would be something where we could have the story and the gameplay tied together closer than ever before, and it just clicked into place in a very exciting way that survival horror, like let's do Remedy's take on a survival horror game.
So included in this pivot to survival horror is an M rating this time around, leaning.
Major.
So is this going to just can we expect a very violent Alan Wake 2, or is it going to be more of
Look at the trailer, man. He's all
sort of
bloody.
mentally disturbing imagery kind of M rating?
Yeah, as said, psychological aspect is a big part of it.
Yeah, he's gonna be fighting within himself, you know.
It's also liberating to
Sure.
be able to like not.
I think the darkness is gonna take control of him at some point, and he's gonna be switching out and off of his
do
own self.
compromises or censor yourself with the content, but at the same time we are not necessarily trying to do shocking content for its own sake. It is very much that this is the story and this is the setting and these are the events and now let's make them
His review,
as,
man.
in a, as
He just
true
turned.
and as exciting way as possible, and that gets us to a mature rated game.
When I think survival horror, like the scariest stuff in games that for me tends to be first person stuff. Are you sticking with
True.
third person for Alan Wake 2, or?
Yeah, let's leave
table
all
that.
the design things
Okay.
for later.
Fair enough.
And we, like, you know, our plan overall now is that we will do the announcement. We will talk about it, open it up just a bit.
Yeah.
And then true to the themes of the game, then we'll go dark.
Yes. I was waiting for your first Alan Wake pun.
For some time.
Yeah.
To really focus on working on it.
Sure.
A ton of work remains.
Yeah. 2023
Yes,
is our
coming out
release
then,
window.
and we'll be focusing on working on it, and then later on next year, around summertime, we will show you more and tell you
So,
more.
translation, Sony and Microsoft will fight over which one of them gets to debut, like the gameplay trailer on their E3 stage, is what you're telling me.
We will come back to the details later on.
Well, all right, let me ask you something that I think you will answer, because I think this is a relevant question. I mean, you guys have been developing your own in-house Northlight engine technology for a long time. It is beautiful. It's been great. But you're also partnering with Epic here. You know, you've got and they have the tremendous Unreal Engine 5. We just saw
it is incredible.
at the Game Awards. We saw the Matrix Unreal Engine 5 experience. So, are you sticking with Northlight here, or are you going to pivot to Unreal?
I think that I can say that much is that yes, this is on Northlight. We feel that.
So Capcom have RE Engine,
especially
they
for
have
this
Northlight.
kind of an experience where atmosphere and stylization are more important than ever before.
Yeah.
Is that we know Northlight so well, we can focus on certain things and push certain things forward.
Northlight sounds like it was inspired by Alan Wake's theme, you know, Northlight,
will by
light.
far be the best looking, most beautiful Remedy game ever.
Right. It's next gen
please
only,
be good,
right?
man.
Where there's no
Yes,
Xbox
yeah.
One, no PS4. It is Series X, PS5, PC.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what?
This game meant so much
What
to
is
me,
it
man.
about Alan Wake, do you think, that's stuck with you all these years, that has made you want to try to keep coming back to it? And now here, you know, over a decade, however long it's been, I've lost all sense of time.
You know, I think what we had there, him ending up in that nightmare dimension of the dark place, making that sacrifice and being stuck there.
Yeah,
It felt
that's
like
the
a
ending,
perfect
right?
ending, but also it is a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, and the longest
kind of
cliffhanger in
like,
history.
I always felt that
So
that,
many years until finally
also
2023.
drama dictate that it would be a hard journey for him to survive from that, and it kind of ended up being a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy for us as well. It's been a hard
Finally know
journey.
what happens. I think he's gonna get
to
stuck
get
in the dark
And-
place,
and
right?
Already
The
answered
darkness.
the question from the teaser
And he's gonna
trailer.
survive in there.
Alan Wake's voice actor, Matthew Peretta, clearly returning.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright,
I
it's the
mean,
same guy.
Like
back.
our actors.
Is he gonna do the
for
mocap for him also?
Our hero, Alan Wake, are the same. So the Finnish actor Ilkka Villi, we saw on the trailer, is the physical actor, and Matthew Poreda is the voice actor.
Sam,
see,
it is
it's a
great to
different thing.
speak with you. It always is.
Likewise.
It's
So
been
different
too
guy.
long. I'm
One
glad
person
to be
for
back
mocap, one person
in
for
the same
voice
room with
actor.
you, and I'm glad that Alan Wake 2 is a real thing that's coming to PC, Xbox Series X, and PS5 in 2023. Do we have any window within the year that we're targeting? Or are we
No,
just saying?
We'll
Sometime.
come back to it later on.
All right. For much more on Alan Wake 2 in the coming year plus, keep it tuned right here to IGN.
This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Yep, it's one of the monsters. Yeah, I think the performance capture of the first game also is I think it's the guy from the TV, right? That's a real person that resembles Alan Wake. I think that guy is the mocap for this game. So basically what I was saying is Alan Wake meant so much to me, the first game. Alan Wake is one of the first playthrough that I watched on YouTube. And then many years later, actually last year, I actually played the game on my channel, but without commentary, of course, just to relive the nostalgia, you know. And finally, the second game came out. I was so excited, man. And yeah, basically, what I was saying is, since the ending of the first game, if I remember correctly, Alan Wake switched places with his wife, and he went into the dark places, right, where the shadows live. And I think this second game will address that as he tried to survive in the dark place. And everything will look the same, the setting, but then it's like a mirror world, you know. The real world and the dark world. Alright, so basically he's gonna be in the dark world. And the second game is gonna focus on him trying to escape out of there by writing on a story or something, trying to get out of there, reunite with Alice. I don't know if he did say or not. I think he didn't say whether it's first person or third person. He's gonna say it in the future. But I wonder, if it's third person and it's actually can scare me, then you know it's gonna be good. Anyways, I'll be keeping tabs on the update on Alan Wake 2, alright? And you're definitely gonna see me play the game. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna play the remastered version or not, since it came out just not long ago. I already played the original, but then I don't know about the remaster, we'll see about that. But I will definitely play the DLC very soon, alright? So what do you think about Alan Wake 2 announcement? Are you guys excited or not? Do let me know in the comment section down below, alright? And with that, goodbye and have a nice day, guys. Bye!
This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.